Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be discussing two subjects again. I'll be discussing biology and I'll be discussing grammar. So I'll start off with grammar first. In grammar, we're going to be discussing verb aspect, and there's four different types of verb aspect. There's simple verb aspect, there's progressive aspect, there's perfect aspect, and then there's progressive perfect aspect. So we'll start off first with simple aspect. So simple aspect is the most simple out of all the verb aspects. You'll understand why in a few minutes, but it's pretty much just like a normal verb. And I got 3 examples for past, present, future. I have I walked, I walk, and I will walk. So like I said, it's fairly simple. Next we have progressive aspect, and it shows that the verb is ongoing. And I have, for 3 examples, I was walking, I am walking, and I will be walking, because it shows that I was, I will, I am. That's your will, am, and was. Those are your ongoing verbs. Like, those show that something is ongoing. Next is perfect aspect. It talks about a complete aspect. So in this case, you'll use a word like had, have, or will have. You'll use those words before your verb. So for past, you have I had washed the dishes. For present, you have I have washed the dishes. And for future, you have I will have washed the dishes. Next to the last one is the perfect and progressive aspect that kind of just combines the two together. So you have a aspect verb that is complete and ongoing. So examples are I had been eating cookies. So you have your had and then your been eating. So it's been eating is ongoing, and then had is your past. And then you have I have been eating cookies. So your have been is your ongoing. You have been eating cookies. I have been eating cookies. And your future is I will have been eating cookies. So, your will have been eating cookies. So will have is something that's ongoing, and then been eating cookies is something that is complete. We'll talk about modal verbs a little bit. So modal verbs are verbs that describe the chances of something happening, permission, or ability of something. So you have modal words, and I'll say like an example or two of modal verbs, but you have modal words, and these modal words are may, might, must, can, could, shall, should, will, and would. Those are your modal words. An example of a modal verb in a sentence would be I might walk. Another one would be it could rain, because you're talking about the chances of something happening. Or I can run very fast. That's your ability to run. Can I enter, which is permission. Am I allowed to enter? Next we'll talk about biology. So in biology, we're going to be talking about lipids, nucleic acids, and vitamins and minerals. So first we'll start with lipids. The definition of a lipid is molecules that are not water soluble. Molecules that aren't so water soluble, which means that they do not like water very much. So lipids play roles in energy, signaling, which is just basically like signaling that a part in the body needs something, and membranes, which as we know is like the outer wall of something. Nucleic acid. Nucleic acid is an acid molecule with some nucleic properties. An example of nucleic acid, there are 2 of them, is deoxyribonucleic acid, which, if you don't know, it's DNA, the basic genes of our body. And then you got cytidine monophosphate, which monophosphate, you can tell by the word phosphate in there that it does contain phosphate. And cytidine, which is acid. Next, we're going to talk about some vitamins and minerals. So there are things in the body that there are things that the body needs, and there are things that the body needs but it cannot produce on its own. And these things that the body needs that cannot produce on its own are going to be vitamins. And these vitamins are vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, and vitamin C. So, the things about vitamin D, A, D, E, and K is those are fat soluble vitamins, which means that they're more like fattier vitamins. And then you have vitamin C, which is more of a water soluble vitamin. And so I have two different like vegetables that contain vitamins. So you have a carrot can contain vitamin A, and an orange contains vitamin C. The reason what vitamin A, D, E, and K are easier to like overdose on, you could say, is because they're fattier vitamins and they stay in your body longer, while vitamin C, a water vitamin, is so much easier to just flush out, so it's not that hard. And it doesn't stay in there forever. Some minerals essential in the body are going to be phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, iron, and calcium. Calcium being for like the building of your bones. But that is pretty much all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. God bless. See ya.